All right, and welcome back. We got One Piece chapter 1168. Elbaf Snow. Let's get right into it. We got a cover request by Mrs. Fuji. A family of sheep knit 6 gloves for Hachan. And yep, we got Hachi right here in some kind of snow covered island with a bunch of sheep, and he's got a bunch of gloves. So let's get to the chapter. 15 years ago, that same year, all over the world, Harold's efforts are paying off, but those giant marines are really doing a good job. They're so reliable. I always thought they looked scary, but now I wouldn't mind meeting one. So now you can see over time the giants and the humans are starting to build a relationship, thanks in large part to Harold and all of his everything he's been doing in the flashback back up to this point. Can't you get us stocked up again? Elbaf seafood is super popular now, you know. I bet it is. This here is a top quality Elbaf cedar. It's a rare and tricky item to import. I'll take it already. So yes, okay. Bartering. Elbaf, New World. When we finally become a member nation. Harold, okay. I think we should build sightseeing ships so our people can freely visit all of our allies. You see, it's like this is basically what his life's work is at this point. He just wants to have it so that when he's gone from being in this world, that Elbaf is back to where they should be, standing wise, and that giants can pretty much do whatever they want without the stigmas that they probably currently have going through the One Piece world. We're actually a rare minority from the perspective of the outside world, but there are many nations out there with a wide variety of races coexisting. This is thanks to a culture of mutual respect. Let's join the larger world, make new friends, and grow in knowledge together. We're one step away. Our future has never been brighter. Yeah, let's ditch this warrior crap. I'll make it happen, Ida. Back at the Walrus School, the kids are playing. This is all thanks to you, Saul. Better sharp kids than sharp blades, huh? And it's cool having this moment with Harold and Saul kind of talking to each other because we got this one figure that made this huge impact on not the king of the pirates, but the would be king of the world if he had it his way. And then also we got Saul here, who was a Marine, tried to go through all that life, defected, but had that major impact on Nico Robin. So it's going to be interesting to see if Loki and Robin maybe have some kind of connection going forward. But let's continue. But ain't you afraid you've lost something here, Harold? I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. It's 'cause of Ida. She taught me everything. Meeting her was the greatest blessing of my life, and it just shows her headstone. It's a shame. Hey, Harold. And it's a little flashback. Elbaf really has changed a lot. When I first came here, there was a ton of internal conflict. It was scary. But you've changed everything. Now children can laugh and study instead. It's like a totally different country. The old customs are backwards traditions. All of those bad practices from the warrior era will be thrown away. Okay, so like I'm saying, like at the end of the day, Harold really only wanted to create a way for the giants to be able to do whatever they want. Freedom is such a big aspect when it comes to One Piece, and pretty much every race in the One Piece world is trying to chase being able to have that. And this is really just what Harold's life goal is. And it has it cost him, like what Saul was saying. Yes, in the fact that he's never gonna have that moment with Roxy Zebek again after they didn't really all the way come back onto good terms after they were on bad terms. So it's part of the sacrifice, but let's see if I would say that he kind of accomplished his goal, to be honest. But let's see how the flashback ends. Oh, but I kind of like the whole Warriors Pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture. Don't you get it, Ida? It's that very culture that's kept us from marrying. I can't accept it. You always did say you wanted to make me your legal wife. Cough, cough. That's really is the sweetest thing. You're so cute. What about Loki? He'll always be Hasrudin's kid brother, won't he? In my heart, I've always thought of him like that. Feelings like that keep my heart full. It's what kept me going all this time. But don't worry, it's okay. You're everybody's King Harold. That's nice. And you're almost there, right? That's right, Ida. It won't be long. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Clearly, something's gonna go left here because it's like, yes, he kind of got his goal where giants are definitely more intermingled in the world than they probably were at this time or earlier. But at the same time, do they have that level of freedom? I'm not so sure. Soon we'll be connected with the whole world. Our world will be tens of thousands of times bigger. Then we can go traveling together, just like the old days. That sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. And then she passes. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, yo. Everybody's sad. Even Loki, he crying in his cell under them bandages. And now we fast forward a bit. Are we fast forwarding a bit? But Loki looks sad. 14 years ago. Okay, so a year later. The Holy Land of Marijwa. Shanks is missing? Indeed. Had he completed his last mission, he would have been formally knighted. As you are our next choice, that opportunity now falls to you. What will you do? I'll naturally accept the honor of being one of God's knights. Wow. So Harold was going to be one of the God Knights. Doing that will secure Elbaf's membership status. That's crazy, bro. This is kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. I don't know if Rox would have liked that, to be honest. Congratulations, then. The Great One has agreed to trust in you. It's been a long process. You'll be remembered as a king who brought great change to Elbaf. Well, to be honest, when Elbaf finally joins the world government, I plan to relinquish the throne. A younger, more virtuous ruler than I should take over. And one of the Gorosei is just looking at him like, the young Sanji's uncle looking Gorosei. Got that dot dot dot. That is a matter for Mu to decide, as Mu is looking down at him. Why? Why is there someone on the empty throne? Come. Mu has been watching the Herald, and then is or whatever just happened. This power. Wow, and what? So they took the crossbones with the circle mark that was showing him being like an honorary god knight, kind of, and given the one with the swoosh with the horns on it. That's the devil seal right there. The real devil seal. That's crazy. It's surging within me. It's chilling. Pause. This is the power of immortality. It still sends shivers down the spine. He is now beyond any wild monster. He has been forged into a mighty weapon. This is great. This is madness. Yeah, I did not see this part coming. Consider thyself an immortal knight sworn to Mu. Immortal? I can't believe it. Carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf. That's crazy. That will mark the bond between us. Yeah, this is really, really sounding your soul away to the devil for real. That thy dearest wish shall finally be granted. Huzzah! As soon as this last mission is completed, Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation of the world government. Which clearly that doesn't happen, so let's see what ends up happening here. King Harold, thank you, thank you. Uest Castle, huh? Could you repeat that? Great Emu? Mobilize the entire nation and form a grand army of warriors. And this is going completely against what Harold wanted. Harold was thinking there's going to be more freedom, and it's not. It's not more freedom, Harold. It's more slavery. The giant warrior fleet will stand alongside the Marines and serve the world as, wait, no, hold on. Everything I was to free Elbaf from violence, I've done. Of course, if anyone still wishes to fight, I'll gladly encourage them to enlist in the Marines, but who is the king talking to in there? You vowed to atone for Elbaf's history, even at the cost of becoming a slave. I meant to carry that burden alone. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. Now hold thy tongue. Thou cannot disobey Mu. So basically, Harold's about to be like, nah, this is not what I signed up for. Emu gonna be like, oh yeah? So let's see. Those who enter into a deep sea covenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at the cost of total obedience. What? Thou will carry out Mu's orders, regardless of thine own will. This isn't good. I'm losing control. Elbaf, they they never meant for it to become part of the fold. Yeah, come on now. Curse that emu. Now you're saying curses. Like, come on, bro. I want to like Harold, yo. I really want to like Harold, but he's just moving too stupid. Like, some of the stuff, like, it's not worth it because now you're working for the devil, literally. Guards. The plan was always to enslave the warriors of Elbaf. What is it, your majesty? Is someone chain me to this pillar? Huh? Hurry, summon Elder Jarul and my sons. But sire, I believe Hajrudin is still out at sea, and Loki, Lord Loki, that is still imprisoned after what happened. I can't resist for long. What exactly is this concerning your majesty? None of that matters now. Release him. And so, yeah, buddy, we know what's about to happen here. He about to get Domi reversied or just mind control taking over whatever he's doing to Gunko right now in the current timeline. Loki's gonna be the only one that can stop him. Gonna have to kill his own dad. Becomes the Billy Badass of freaking Elbaf. Look it. But so okay, yeah. None of that matters now. Release him. Jail, realm of the dead. You're free to go, Loki. Head to the U.S. castle at once. The king requires your presence. Jarul's house. Something urgent? What's going on? And so, we return to where this tale began. The day of the castle massacre, when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harold the Benevolent, lost his life. Wow. Damn, yo. Him becoming one of the God Knights is crazy. Shanks leaving before he could become one of the God Knights, also crazy. Whew. I thought when they were saying you were next in line that they was definitely talking about freaking Shamrock, even though he might have already been a God Knight by the time that Shanks came back into the fold or whatever. But man, clearly Shanks was. What if Shanks was, a revolutionary at one point, working with Dragon, then left the revolutionaries? Maybe. I don't know, man. I feel like him and Dragon having some kind of connection would actually be really cool, though. But yeah, somehow Shanks steals the show, even though this whole chapter is mostly about Harold. Harold becoming the God Knight and then immediately getting turned on by Emu. Pause. So I mean, I feel like everybody could have seen that coming. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe for more live streams like this, and goodbye.